Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Carla and welcome to today's episode of Spring Closet Cleanout. Now, this is episode 2 of this mini-series, and if you haven't seen the first episode, well, I encourage you to go and watch that video now. I'm going to link it in the description box down below or in the cards up there. And also, if you haven't seen that video, then I'll give you a short recap of what I'm trying to do. So basically, what I'm trying to do is I'm going to try every single piece of clothing that I own in my closet, and I'm going to try and get rid of some of them. Those that I don't use anymore, or those that I don't plan on using anymore, or whatever reason that I might have to get rid of them. Now, the reason I'm doing a sort of mini-series is because if I'm going to try on all of my clothes and compile it into one video, it's going to be a super freaking long video. So what I decided to do is divide it into different categories. For example, the first episode is all about dresses and rompers and one pieces and all that. And in today's episode is going to be all about my tops. So blouses, t-shirts, anything, tops. Now, just to put it out there, I'm not going to tackle any sort of like outerwear, like jackets or blazers and whatnot, because the ones that I do have here with me are the ones that I frequently use for when I travel to cold places, and majority of my jackets are actually back in Macau. So we are not going to do any of that. Okay, so now that you're caught up, before we get into this video, I just want to remind you guys to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit the bell while you're at it, and of course, give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Now, let's get on with this video.
Okay, so here we are. These are the items that I'm gonna try on for you today. We've got blouses, tank tops, a stack of t-shirts, and we're starting off with blouses. This burnt orange tank top is one that I often reach out for on casual summer days. I like its color a lot, so keeping this one. Next we have this peplum top, which I wear to work often. It's easy to style, so I'm keeping this one as well. Now this one is something I don't wear at all, perhaps once only, but I'm not planning on wearing it as much, so this is going. Next we have this off-shoulder top, which I used to like a lot, but I'm kind of over it now, so we can let this one go. Now, I don't have a lot of white blouses, and this is one of the few that I own, so I'm keeping this one. It's breezy and perfect for Malaysia's weather after all. This top, cute, but just poorly made. It's a wardrobe malfunction waiting to happen, so we're not waiting for that to happen before we let this go now. Saying bye to this one. Now, this one I like. I still use this often, so holding on to this piece. Hawaiian shirt. I don't even know why I have this one in the first place. Probably felt cute at first, but now, time to delete. This floral shirt, quite cute, but it never quite fit me well, so it's time to let this one go as well. This shirt, I love the print, but not reason enough for me to keep, so let's decide in a bit. So we'll just put this in the maybe pile. This one is frilly and flirty and I love it so much. I reach out for this a lot, so I'm keeping this one for now. And this too, I love wearing this especially when I plan to pig out before or at a party. The loose fit hides my food baby perfectly, so I'm keeping this one. This is my ultimate ribbed summer top. I'm not letting this one go just because it's just so nice. Now this one, pretty but not quite liking the quality, so we're letting this one go. Then this halter top. Oh, I love a good halter top. We love this one. We love the color. We're keeping this one. This wrap blouse. It's still in its heyday and it's a favorite whenever I travel, so I'm keeping this still. This gingham one though, I don't know. I know it fits well, but I'm just not loving it as much as I do the blue one. We'll put this as a maybe. This light blue one, also a favorite. Love bringing it traveling with me, so I'm keeping this one. This stripes one, I like the material, but because it's a silky smooth fabric, it doesn't stay put. It's also a wardrobe malfunction waiting to happen, so I don't know, maybe? This yellow wrap top, a very poorly made, bye-bye. Now this cropped shirt, never really thought it flattering on me, so I think I'm gonna let this one go too. Now this mesh top is the first thing that comes to my mind when I'm lazy to think of what to wear going to clubbing. Easy peasy keeping this one. This blouse, I like it but don't really use it very often, and I think that it will remain the case, so we'll just let this one go. This blouse I often wear to work. It's relaxed and comfy but also smart at the same time, so definitely a keep. Same goes for this black one. A girl needs a basic black shirt after all, except mine has to be sheer just because. Now this black blouse, I find no use for me any longer, so I'm getting rid of it. My girl boss top. While I still have my girl boss ambitions, I'm not sure I'm taking this one up with me. Let's decide later. This floral cropped peasant top, I love it. It's meant to be buttoned up. Okay, but I'm lazy. Keeping this one anyway. Same goes for this other floral cropped peasant top. Love it. And this bright tangerine one, the problem is that I never have the right bra to wear with this one, which reminds me I actually need to buy nipple pasties. I was vibing Morticia Adams at one point, but we're over that now, so that being said, we're letting go of this one. Now these cami, you guys loved seeing this in my quarantine lookbook videos, so definitely keeping this one. This top is special because this is my business at the front and party at the back top, and it's one of a kind, so we're keeping this one. This is another poor quality peasant crop top that we're just ready to let go of. It appears that I have a penchant for buying poorly made pretty summer tops that I know all too well I'm not gonna use anyway. Now this one had its heyday, but it's too worn out now, you can see, so we're letting this one retire. Then this top or dress or whatever we should call this, wore it a couple of times, but I don't think I'll miss it if it's missing in my closet, so we're gonna let this one go. Another useful halter top, so we're keeping this one. A girl needs a basic white shirt, except mine comes in boxy, just the way I like it, so this one is keep. Now this, it's very unflattering, but I kind of want to keep it for DIY purposes, but we'll see. Now this top, I thought it was cute, but I'm not sure if it's for me. Perhaps I'm just turned off by the fact that the material creases easily, and because I don't own an iron, this will never leave my front door attached to me. Now this one, sweet but daring. Someday a girl just needs a top like this to make things interesting, so we're keeping this one. Another see-through number, which I also seem to have a thing for. Definitely keeping. But perhaps not this. I don't know. I like it, but not too much for me to keep it, I guess. So this one's going. And this too. Bought it off Forever 21 sale, but it really isn't my style, so letting this one go. Now this, a basic shirt made feminine looking thanks to this pea plum detail, so yes please. This shirt, my all-time favorite. I've worn this countless times and still not over it, so we're keeping this one. Now this one I bought it expecting for it to have the same appeal as the red shirt earlier, but nope, not even close, so we're letting this one go. The shirt is my brother's actually, or it was. I wore it a lot that he decided to just give it to me, so for sentimental and styling purposes, we're definitely keeping this one. Now this Nike shirt is fairly new, no brainer, we'll keep this one. So was this basic olive crop tee. Besides, at this point, I think this is the only crop tee that fits well and that I'm keeping, so yes. Mesh sweater gifted by a brand, keeping it despite it being quite impractical, but it's, you know, it's a cool sweater. Moving on to t-shirts, which I have a lot of, and I have to tell you honestly, I don't think I'll get rid of a lot of them. So we're starting off with this one, my all-time favorite thrift find, this Bruno Mars tee. It's super cool and comfy, so obviously it's a keep. Then this tee, Pierre got this for me, so of course I'm not letting it go. Keeping this one. This one is super worn out, as you can tell it's already faded, but I still really like it, so keep. This one is from the Uniqlo Times Cost collection, which I won't be able to find anymore, so we're keeping this one for sure. Then this one, okay, we can pass. I don't use this very often anyway, so we can let this one go. Now this is my first ever Supreme tee, which I even bought on resale. Not that appealing, I know, but still it's Supreme, so keep. This one is a collaborative piece between Antisocial Social Club and Undefeated. And while I won't ever buy from ASSC ever again, I'll keep this one for that very reason. This one is another Supreme shirt in my favorite color, so of course we're keeping this one. This one is my go-to t-shirt when I'm having a bad day. It cheers me up really, so I'm keeping this one as well. Another ASSC tee that I'm keeping for the sentiment that I was once a hype seeker, not anymore, but this is a reminder that I should never go down that path again. And just like purchasing this expensive Gosha t-shirt once upon a time, of course making it so hard for me to let go of it. But jokes aside, do you guys keep stuff because you bought them at a high price even if you don't use them often anymore? Let me know in the comment section down below. Now this shirt's basic but really good quality, so keeping. And then this one I don't ever use, but this was a souvenir shirt, the only apparel I got for myself on my trip to Sydney, so I'm keeping this one for the sentiment. Just like this one, In and Out. Ah, memories of California. Now this tee, keeping it as well for no particular reason other than its Commonwealth. And another tee with sentimental value. I was a huge fan of Game of Thrones once, so I had to get a tee when I went to Dubrovnik, which is also known as King's Landing, of course. This one is from the Guess Times A$AP Rocky collection, limited edition, so definitely keeping. This was from the first ever Kylie clothing brand release, and I was one of those who made her sell out in a matter of minutes. For that reason, I'm keeping this one. Still a fan of Kylie anyway. This one is a merch tee of Christina Pike, aka My Kinda Cozy, and in collaboration with Yeti Out and OK, limited, so definitely keeping this one. Pleasures. I love a good tee with bold graphics at the back, so this one we're keeping for sure. Another limited edition piece by Uniqlo and COS, for sure keeping. This one is fairly new from a Stussy KL chapter. I still need to wear it more, so we're keeping this one as well. I don't have a lot of white t-shirts. Obviously, this is probably the only one that I own at the moment, so I'm keeping this one. And this one is like one of my favorite t-shirts ever, so keep as well. This is another merchandise tee and another one given by Pierre. It's also my favorite color, and obviously I still use it a lot as I'm wearing it right now, so we're definitely keeping this one. And another Commonwealth graphic tee. This is the one I got from the LA branch, so we're keeping this one. And last but not the least, another anti-social social club tee that I'm keeping just because.
Okay, so finally we are done, and after trying them on, I have finally managed to fold them back neatly stacked right here, and we have a conclusion. So everything on the right is the pile that I'm going to keep, and this side here is what I'm going to let go of, and this is sort of like my maybe pile, which I'm kind of unsure of. I know I didn't do so well with the t-shirts because a lot of them are either limited edition or stuff that I won't be able to find anymore, or stuff that I won't buy from the brands anymore, and so I have to keep them. But honestly speaking, I do use a lot of t-shirts or wear a lot of t-shirts on an everyday basis, so this kind of just makes sense to me. But because I do have to let go of a lot of things, at least I want to, so everything in the maybe pile, I think I'm just going to put them together with the pile that I'm going to let go of. So yes, everything on the left, getting away, going out, choo-choo, bye-bye. I don't know why I did that. So if you remember this from the first episode, these are the dresses or one pieces that I'm gonna let go of. I'm just gonna pile them all together. All of the stuff that's leaving my closet. And I haven't decided what to do with them yet, like I mentioned, but I'm probably gonna sell some of them and some of them I'm gonna donate. I think so far so good. We're doing okay. Quite a good amount of clothes, so good. Anyway, thank you for watching today's video and today's episode of Spring Closet Cleanout. I hope you watch out for the next episode, and if you haven't watched the first episode, again, it's in the description box, you can watch it. And yeah, thank you so much. Like this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you in the next one.